Well, it was about a week ago that we got to know Linus Allmark and his dog, Bob. And this week, I got a chance to meet Bobby, Drake Batherson's dog. And as you're going to see, there's a theme in names, and there's also a theme in how these interviews work for the players and what happens on the ice.
Come here. Now he's gassed.
You need a Travis Green training camp there, Bobby.
You need a bag skate, bud. Like growing up, we were just so busy, so we couldn't get a dog. Like both my parents were working, me and my sister played hockey, we were on the road every weekend. So like my parents always told me they were allergic, and then when I was like 16, they were never allergic. So I think they said that so I'd stop asking for one, probably. But now they love them.
What kind of a dog is Bobby?
He's a French Bulldog. I think he's a lot bigger than other Frenchies, but he's the best.
Okay, hold on. Did I ask you why you chose the name Bobby?
No.
Okay, how come?
My nickname's Bobby, and then I don't know why, honestly. Like I probably could have picked a million different names, but it just kind of fit him. So it's funny now when people come to my house and say Bobby, we just kind of both turn and look. So
But it had nothing to do with you having the nickname Bobby.
like a little bit. I mean, I always like the name. Kind of fits him.
Bobby loves the camera, clearly.
He's made for it, I think. He's got the good looks too.
Okay, now you have another dog, Drake, and I'm maybe you can explain why he's not here, or the other dog.
I do, yeah. I have a Doberman as well. Her name's Ivy, and she's on a little daycare walk right now, so she couldn't make it today, but no, she's awesome.
Do you incorporate your dogs into any part of your equipment or your game day routine?
Yeah, I actually got them on the inside of my suits. Their names on a couple of them. So I think that's like the only thing, really.
And you said you got Bobby when you had an injury. Was that part of the reason you got Bobby?
Yeah, like I figured I'd get him. At the time I had two of my friends from home living with me. So, you know, I figured when I was on the road, the boys could take care of him pretty good. And then obviously he got injured, so I had a lot of time and ended up bringing him into the rink almost every day, like with me while I was injured when the guys were on the road. So it worked out great, and I had like 2 months I was out, so I had 2 months with him like almost all day every day, which was awesome.
Actually, Linus Allmark and Bob were the first guests on this segment, and I asked Linus, who would you trust with Bob?
Maybe I'll say Drake. He looks like a trustworthy guy when it comes to dogs. I mean, he has two of himself, if I understood it correctly, so third one is not going to make a challenge.
That's funny he said that, because when he brought his dog into the rink, he kind of followed me around all day. I think because I knew his name pretty easily, so I had the good whistle down. But on our team, I feel like he'd have a good day with like Nick Jensen. Yeah.
Why Nick?
I don't know, because Nick's just like an easygoing guy, and like whatever he's doing, he's all in. So I feel like if he had a dog for a day, he'd just do like everything with him.
Who do you think on the team who doesn't have a dog would be a really good dog owner?
Wow, I'm trying to think. I feel like, I mean, Brady's pretty busy now with a kid, but I know his wife Emma wants dogs. So I think once they get the kid figured out, they'll probably get a dog, so I would say him.
You guys aren't playing on Halloween. Will you dress Bobby and Ivy up?
Yeah, I don't think we have before, but I feel like this guy could pull off a funny costume or something, so I'll have to get on that because that's coming up. Can you give me a ball? Oh, that's a good boy. And that's about it. That's all we got.
Well, take a look at this. Facts are just facts, you guys. Linus Allmark and his dog Bob, they go for a walk with TSN on October 8th. The next day, he signs that $33 million contract. And now, Drake Batherson, when he does the dog walk, well, the next day he has 2 goals, 1 assist, and tonight he's got a goal. So I think the message is clear to the Ottawa Senators. Go out and get a dog if you want good things to happen.